half-assers. Today we're at the Summer RV Show in Tampa, Florida, and we're going to be looking at some Super Duper Cs, right?
Big boys.
We haven't looked at many Super Cs. We kind of looked at some Integras and a Thor, but today we're going Renegade. We're going to be checking out all of these units that Renegade RV has to offer. We hear that the quality of these units is superior.
Yeah.
Superb, I think is the word they use. Yes, so we can't wait to take a look at these, and we hope you'll enjoy looking at them and discovering them with us. So let's go.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan, and we are the Half-Ass Travelers. All right, I think we may be starting kind of at the top end of these Renegades and looking at the price. I don't know, maybe they go up from here. But this is the 2024 Renegade Classic 45 CME. And yes, it's a little bit pricey, but it looks like, I mean, this thing is massive. I don't even know where to begin. We're used to looking at Class Bs and small Class Cs. I don't even know where to start. Should we start on the outside or the inside, hon? You know, I think we're going to start on the outside of this unit, because look at the size of this Freightliner chassis. I mean, it is a climb to get up into the passenger compartment, but there's handles on both sides to be able to get in and out. Look at these massive wheels. This thing is made for the road. There's also, if you look up there, a camera, so you can monitor those blind spots. Actually, there's no blind spots because they're all covered by cameras. I'm not going to go crawling under each of the slides, although the slides are pretty high, so it's not too much of a hassle to get underneath. But just know that there's a ton of storage, and the hatches on these cabinets do lock. Look at all that storage, and it goes, if you can look under there, you can see into the other cabinet. I think you could probably fit a kayak in there. That's how long it is. All right. Rose would not let me forget this. That is a monstrous TV and soundbar. Behind door number 3, we've got AquaHot 450D water heating system. That's cool. This coach has everything. Wow. Another huge storage area. It's massive, and it slides down to make even more space on the bottom. And then back here, another large storage area. These hinges with the piston driven and the latches are all high quality. When these things are shut, they're shut. Let's look around the other side. Before we leave the passenger side of the coach, take a look at these double awnings with the LED lights. These are massive awnings, and they've got to be because they are so high above where you would be sitting. You don't want that rain coming in sideways, but this whole coach, it makes me feel like I'm in one of those like Disney pavilions. Does that make sense? It's crazy. All right, let's check the other side. All right, in the back here we have, that is an umbilical for the shore power. It's on a reel, so it's retractable, automatically retractable. Yeah, and it's also got a built-in surge protector. Yeah, and look at the size of that cable. This thing is, yeah. And it also comes with a 12.5K Onan generator. That is 12.5K, wow. That'd power our house. As we move forward, okay, here's your water hookups. You see there's a water filter there. There's a storage slot for the sewer hose. You've got your gray and black dump gate valves, and also just a regular spigot there and the low point drain. In the next compartment up, there you go. You got your sewer hose connection all back there. It looks like it's got another gate valve there controlled from a different location. That's different. Access to your sewer There is a gate valve there, also controlled from another location. And there is your inverter. That's a Victron, looks like a 3,000 watt inverter. That's a lot. And then you've got a ton. Those look like AGM batteries. Deep cycle AGM, they're AGM batteries. I don't know if this unit's available in lithium, but that is an awful lot of AGM batteries. One of the first things you notice when we went to go inside is that the door seems like a standard RV door with the screen door, which is magnetically connected to that. But look right here in the handle, you've also got an entry code rather than the key lock, which is a really nice feature. You don't have to worry about your keys.
Sold.
All right, Rose walked up the steps and she immediately fell in love. Isn't that right, babe?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there is so much space in here. We're gonna have to take the hike to the front though. I think we're gonna start at the front and then we'll work our way back. This is a long walk. I have never seen a driver compartment separated from the rest of the coach by a door. All right, it's gotta be, it's locked in here somehow. I'm not gonna try to I don't wanna break it. But actually this door slides across. Okay, so I didn't break it. How's that? That is a lot more convenient than having to put a sunshade across your windshield and the side windows every time you get to the RV park. It's a little bit low to get into the driver's compartment. OMG. Okay. Let's talk about this Freightliner. Wow. What a chat. I feel like I'm in the space shuttle. Look at this. You've got the screen here. It's all pointed right towards me. You've got your trailer air supply and your parking brake all on air with the trailer brake. The shifter knob is right here on the steering wheel. These seats are soft leather and they've got the air ride suspension.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. This is some unit. And also it's got my favorite feature, hun. Oh yeah, you can pull the horn right there. There's a camera here for your backup and for your rear facing cameras. You've also got a little bit of storage. Actually, that's pretty deep storage on either side. And then these shelves up here. Can you get that, hon? Are you getting it all?
Got it.
Wow, there is a lot here. And it's on the Freightliner chassis.
Oh, electronic seats.
Yes, yes, electronically adjustable seats. And it's on this huge Freightliner chassis. This is just a monster beast of an RV. It's beautiful. Up over the cab, we've got a very large bed. It's not so thick cushioning, but you could always add some memory foam or something to that. There is a window on either side. Looks like they're vented windows, and also a fan up top. And it looks like that is a roof hatch to get up to the roof, which is a great feature. It's a lot safer, I think, than trying to climb up a ladder to the side. Also over here, you've got 12 volt with a little shelf to put your phones. It's kind of recessed shelf, so nothing's gonna be sliding off. That's a really nice feature. Let's talk about this dinette. Look at these cute little drawers in the side of the dinette. Oh my God, they're not little at all. Look at how long those drawers are. Looks like they're made to store these cushions, but wow. That's a big drawer. If you wanted to use it for storage, you certainly could. I like when they do the cushions and it wraps around to the sidewall because you can get a little bit of a comfortable seating position. To me, this is one of the most comfortable seating positions when I hang out. I just like putting a leg up. And you've got windows here on either side of the slide, so you can see pretty much what's going on outside. Plus, I'm looking at windows, we'll show you in a second. I'm looking at windows across the way, so it's really light and airy. There's also a television here. Now, am I blocking the TV, Rose? Another great feature. Even if people are sitting here at the dinette, they're not blocking the TV for somebody that's sitting across the way. Really nice feature. This table is super sturdy. There's 2 sets of 12 volt plugs with USB in there also. Not only USB-A, but also USB-C. Cup holders, you got the TV and the sound bar. There is a lot of space in this RV. And look at these cabinets. Kind of like the glass, so you can see what's going on behind the cabinet. They lock in friction lock And it's not magnetic, it's just got a friction lock on the side, but it seems pretty sturdy. No issues there. And of course, this dinette also makes into a bed, so you have additional sleeping area here. So let's take a look at, let's switch sides, Rose. All right, I was talking about seating position in the dinette. Same seating position over here. This is the love seat. It's more of a sofa. Actually, it's a little wider than a standard love seat, but it's got the nice windows everywhere, and you're facing the large TV. It's a great position to watch that TV or to just hang out with friends. Really like that. But how about the mega chairs? Oh, we always love a good mega chair. And this is just a total plus. When you've been on the trail all day hiking and you just want to come in and relax and watch TV or just hang out. So soft leather. Wow, I think I'm in love, hon.
Yay!
You know, it's a little out of our price range, but we can dream, right? All on this slide above the recliners and the love seat, you've got really large cabinetry, and there's no divider between these cabinets, at least those three. So you can store something really long in there, and then you've got the mirror image of it right here. Very nice. And while we're talking about cabinetry, let's go over here to the kitchen. This kitchen area is huge. Look at all this counter space, Rose. I know you're digging it. A really large sink. Yeah. You put a divider in there and that could be easily a double sink. And the good thing about this is if you want to only use half of it or expose half of it, you've got more countertop there as well. Kind of like that split. Very large cabinets overhead. These Super Cs have a lot of cargo capacity, weight capacity, and they have a lot of storage. So you could pretty much just bring the whole house because there's plenty of room for it. All right, let's take a look at this Samsung microwave, because this is one it's got a little travel latch to keep it closed, but I was looking for the door. Where's the door? Well, the entire face opens up. Look at the size of this thing. Slim fry, cookies, popcorn, auto cook, defrost. It's got settings for everything. This is a really high quality microwave. And while we're under the microwave, let's take a look at this, because there's a dual induction cooktop. And it's kind of interesting that they went ahead and put covers, the covers over these cooktops. I haven't seen that before. Usually they just have the cooktop flush with the countertop. Lots of storage underneath. We love the garbage can drawer, as you well know. God, there's so much space in here for storage. And you can store all your remote controls. Let's see if this goes back. Oh, it does.
Oh,
a
double layer.
Double-decker silverware storage. This is, I guess, for regular silverware, and this would be for longer stuff. I don't know. That's pretty cool. These drawers are high quality. They are tongue and groove. They've got friction. They're soft close, and they have friction lock. So it doesn't look like they're going to be opening that much. Wish they had a little latch to lock them, maybe a little tighter, but you can always add that later. Oh my God, there is so much storage in here. And look at the size of that sponge drawer. You can fit a whole lot of sponges in there. There's a second television over here above the door, which is useful because you may have trouble seeing the TV from some of those recliners, but this is an additional one here. And behind Rose, there is the refrigerator, which has this locking latch. We'll go this way. There you go. It's got this latch to lock it when you're traveling down the road. Yeah, look at the size of that fridge, and I can tell you it's nice and cold. In fact, it's really hot outside. I think I'm going to stand in here for a while and try to cool off because it's like 90 degrees outside. And look at the size of this freezer. Look at how deep that is. Wow, this is a residential refrigerator freezer. It's really beautiful. Let's make our way down the hall to the bedroom. In the closet, that was a psych and a half. It looked like we had another cabinet. Nope. Here's your controller. It looks like there's a solar controller there. Not sure what else that controls, but that was a little bit of a psych out. Lots of drawer storage. This has got to be a pantry with these low drawers. Really, and they all lock in. This is very high quality cabinetry. Absolutely beautiful. And you got your fuse, your breakers and fuses down here. What do you think this is, hon?
Washer and dryer?
It's vented. You think it is washer and dryer? You sure that's what it is?
Yes.
Of course it is. And it's not a combo. It's a separate washer and separate dryer. Yeah, that's
a big plus.
that is a huge plus. And it's not in the bedroom. A lot of times we've seen it across in the bed. It's not in the bedroom. It's outside the bedroom. So if you're running a load of laundry, like when you're going to sleep, you can just close the door, and that's going to keep the noise down from the laundry running, and you can get a good night's sleep. If you look over here, you got the controller that looks like a Firefly, although the screen looks a little different than ours. Let's take a look in the bathroom. All right, I see that there's not much in this bathroom. For a RV this large, you'd think it would have a bigger bathroom, right?
I think this is just a half bath.
Rose, you hit the nail right on the head. This is just a half bath, and look at all the storage in it. This is for your guests and for your additional passengers. There's a nice sink in here, another sponge drawer, some more cabinets, a little towel holder here, a large medicine cabinet. I like how they did that in the corner. It gives you a little more space. We like the decorative lighting, and you've got a faucet here, a standard faucet, really nice for a half bath. Beautiful, beautiful. And you got a towel holder. That is excellent. All right, let's move our way to the bedroom. All right, it looks like a standard size queen bed, which is nice. We kind of like the king, but it's pretty wide. This isn't bad. We could sleep on this, right, hon?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You got some cabinets over top of the bed. It's a little tight getting around the bed, but how many times really you're only really going around the bed when you're making it or when you're getting in and out. You're not spending your life back here. There's some nice shelves back here to store your electronics, and there's 12 volts. Looks like 12 volts USB A and C on both sides of the bed. There's a light controller and a ceiling fan. Got to have the ceiling fan, right? Across from the bed, you've got a monstrous TV. I don't think you'll have any problem seeing the TV from the bed, and very deep wardrobe. And it goes all the way back and all the way through behind the TV. This is one wardrobe. It goes all the way back. That is first time we've seen that one. And then you've got access to the bottom of this whole it's just a big cabinet. But you can hang stuff in there, and you can also put folded stuff underneath. Really nice use of the space. And then up underneath, a safe. Yeah, when do you ever see a safe in an RV? Another cabinet there, and what is this? Well, it's not a wine rack, but I suppose you could use it for wine. But it's got a bunch of shelves there. These cabinets are gorgeous, and they are sturdy. That tongue and groove, you can see it's actual wood and not that particle board stuff. This is expensive, coach, but this is exactly what you would expect. If you're going to spend that much money on a coach, you're definitely going to want all of that. So, all right, let's check out the bathroom. I'm in love. Look at the size of this shower. All right. I'm going to encourage anyone who's interested in a Super C to come take a look at this Renegade and step in the shower, because I knew it was different as soon as I walked in here. This is a solid floor. I don't think it's marble. It might be some kind of Corian. I don't know, but it is solid. A lot of times you'll step in here and they'll have these plastic shower pans. This is solid. It is thick. It's got a chair in here that folds out of the way if you don't need it, so I can use it to shave my legs. This is all sturdy. Beautiful work in here. This is just, the tile work's awesome. Lots of storage. Lots of storage. And then even another drawer over here. The toilet is in a good position now. Hang on, let me check it. Let me check the toilet position. Oh yeah, that works. And if you really are exhausted, you can take a nap while you're here, if you really wanted to.
Silly fellow.
I've never done that before. Look at all the storage in here. That is That is just crazy. And a really good sized sink with a lot of counter space. I wonder if this opens. It does. Look at this. How much medicine do you need? How much medicine do you need? All right. Hopefully not too much. And it's got the fan up top. It's just, this is my dream bathroom in an RV. Rose, what do you think? Yeah, I knew she'd get a thumbs up to that. All right, let's talk about what's mounted to the ceiling of this RV, because there's LED lights all through here, as well as the ducted AC. But you might have seen these. They kind of look like decorative, almost like light fixtures. These are the covers for the AC units. You've got one up here, you got one right here, and then you also got one in the bedroom. So it seems to me like this unit could quite possibly have 3 air conditioning units. That's certainly what it looks like. And if that's the case, I mean, wow, it gives you a lot of options when you're camping, or, you know, if you just want to run one AC. Let's say you only have 30 amps available, you have options and you can run one of the ACs. This is an absolutely beautiful coach. Overall, this is an absolutely gorgeous coach. The fit and finishes, look at these valances. It's got the 2 different shades, the low light and the blackout shades. There's lighting under every cabinet, tons of LED lights. The fixtures, the light fixtures are beautiful. You've got these little badging things throughout the coach that are really nicely done, etched in there. You just know that you are in a, as soon as you walk in here, you know you're in a top of the line RV. Now you're gonna pay a top of the line price, but if you're looking for a Super C and you've got the means, you definitely need to look at this coach. It is unbelievably gorgeous. If it was in our budget, we would be driving home with it today, right, Rose?
Absolutely.
Yeah, a little out of our range though. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next unit we're going to be looking at is the 2024 Renegade Classic 41CRB. On the last unit, you saw that it had some very aggressive graphics. In fact, take a look back in case you forgot. Look at the graphics on that one. Well, take a look at this. This is like the antithesis of that, completely white. Now, Renegade is known for these all white units. I think they're beautiful. You don't need a lot of graphics when the actual rig is this gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. Look at the lines. I know it's more like a showmobile, but it is just absolutely beautiful. We're gonna start on the outside on this one. All right, this unit is very similar on the outside to the last unit other than color. It's got that same beautiful Freightliner chassis, these huge wheels. It's also got a very similar set of compartments outside, except it's got the lithium battery system over here on the passenger side. And then there is your Victron Multi-Plus 2, it looks like 2 3,000 watt inverters. And that is a lot of power to run this unit off of batteries. All right, behind this compartment is the water heating system. Same thing as we saw on the other coach. This is the 450D Aqua Hot. And above that, of course, Rose's favorite feature, you got your television and sound bar. That's nice to have. Love that. And then just a storage compartment behind that. Moving to the back, underneath this small slide, another one of those monster storage compartments. This is identical to the last unit, except this one's got a little drawer in there. You see that drawer? Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I imagine that's an option. Also on the passenger side, again, the dual awning system, beautiful, just gorgeous. Looks like a similar setup on the driver's side as well. You've got your umbilical for the shore power on the hose reel, and also your 12.5K Onan generator. That's important. Oh, the wheel's here. It's a little bit different. All right, here's all your water, also your gate valves for the black and gray dumps. Now, when you pull those valves, the sewer hose up, or the sewer outlet up there, those are the ones that control it. So it's all by wire. And it looks like this one's got a macerator pump attached. that chews up all the waste and spits it out into this small hose rather than the large hose. We have that same thing on our American coach, and we absolutely love that system. It's so much more versatile than the big hose. And then here's the other hose where you can work on the gate valve if you need to. There's also another battery, a starting battery in here. That's a separate from the lithium batteries. That looks like either a lead acid or an AGM. And that's it. All right, same door system here with the automatic locks. Same height of the steps. It's a climb to get up here. Once we come in, we're gonna see there's a lot of differences between the last coach and this one. But once again, we're gonna start at the front and work our way back. As you can see, the driver's compartment is nearly identical. Actually, I think it is identical to the last unit. Beautiful. I love it. Man, I would love to just drive this thing. Maybe they need somebody to deliver it to the next show, and maybe they'll just let me drive it because I'm dying to drive this thing. It just looks so comfortable. Over top, oh, they've got the actual ladder to get up to the top here. Look at this. This is no like little metal ladder that you would see in some of these other RVs. This is an actual wood ladder that you use to get up into that compartment. Now, it looks a little narrow here. I don't know if I'd have a hard time getting up there. What do you think? Should we give it a try?
Do it.
All right, but I don't want to give you any plumbers, so I might have to blur that out if we start getting a little, okay. This is the real test. All right. All right. So if you're claustrophobic, all right, this might be a little bit tight for you, all right? But there is a fan up here and there are windows on both sides. There is also the roof access here. Now, you would have to come up that ladder to get up onto here, and then you'd open up the roof access, push this up, and now you can get outside onto the roof of the coach. So it's a lot safer than putting a ladder up to the side of the coach and trying to do it that way. My God, I hope I can figure out how to get this back down. You know what, hon? While I got it open, let me show them what's up here. Okay, we didn't do this in the last one, but there's what the top of the max fan looks like. And there's the 3 AC units. There's your solar. It looks like there's some kind of satellite or wine guard system back there. I can see that. Yep, there's a lot up here. And there's a lot of room up here. All right, you don't have to film this. Don't film this. Stop filming. All right. So yeah, this whole system, it locks pretty securely.
Well, remember, you are half-assed.
Well, that's without a doubt. Okay, yeah, you got to put a little pressure on this thing to lock it, but now it is tightly locked. As I mentioned in the last one, you have a little shelf here for your phone. Now I can slide over pretty far. This is it's almost a queen size bed. It's gorgeous.
Stop playing around.
All right, I'm coming down. Yeah, the hard part's getting down out of the bed when you are my size. All right, you're not supposed to go down a ladder like this, but I'm going to, just to show that I can do it. All right, that is that. All right, we've had our little adventure up here in the sleeping area and on the roof. So now let's just take a look behind the passenger side. Here's one of those psych cabinets that's just got the controller system. All right, so this is sort of like a modular thing, sort of that was nearer to the back in the last unit next to the refrigerator. And it looks like it's the same module. They've just put it up by the front rather than having it at the back. We've got the same Samsung fridge and freezer like that. Got another cabinet up here, glass-facing cabinet. You can put a DVD player, any electronics that you have, and then you can see them through the glass. Kind of old school, like stereophonic system, whatever you want. Really, I'm dating myself there. It's got the same dinette. Now this one's on the driver's side. Love the wraparound cushions, like we said in the last one. And everything else is pretty much standard, the 12 volt, the USB A and C. Same cabinets over top, runs the entire length. You've got the two recliners here that we saw in the last unit. Love all the windows in the slide. Love the light features and the light fixtures. Really nice. Now these ones are off. You can see what they look like when they're off. They're even more beautiful when they're on, but they're even gorgeous this way. Let's talk about this kitchen. It looks like it's a mirror image of the kitchen from the other unit. It's got that same covered up induction double cooktop. The same Samsung microwave that we love so much. Very classy. All these cabinets pretty much the same as in the other unit. Really, really high quality cabinetry. Got a lot of storage underneath. Here's the garbage can and some shelves there that pull out. Some more drawers. Here's your double decker silverware drawer. Same large sink. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, Renegade does it right. Sponge drawer, more storage underneath. Lots of storage. Okay, let's head towards the back. Overhead of the door, we've got the large TV with the soundbar that's visible from the recliners and the dinette. You've got some coat hooks here right inside. That's important. You've got the controller unit for the coach. And let's go ahead right into the bathroom, because this is another half bath. I don't know if the other one had these RGB lights in them, but this one sure does. That's interesting. You ever seen that before? Yeah, this is the half bath, same cabinets overhead, and toilet, and the, if I can get it open, yeah, same medicine cabinet. Beautiful. Look at these. Lots of drawers. I don't think the other one had this huge wardrobe in it. You remember seeing that? I don't think it did. But again, we also have washer dryer. Very important. And this one's got some drawers in the bottom as well. Moving back into the bedroom, this looks pretty much like, okay, I was almost gonna say it's an identical bedroom. This one has a completely different setup at the foot of the bed. This one's got a little, I don't know what you would call this. I don't know if you could use this as an office. I guess you could, but this is kind of in a weird position to put a chair. I guess you could use it to get ready in the evenings. I'm not sure what people are using this setup for. But there is a TV over top that's visible from the bed. This one's a little smaller than in the other unit. And this one does not have that huge storage area behind it. This has got the storage areas on both sides, these two wardrobes. I like that the lights come on when you open the cabinets. That's pretty cool. And then this is standard. You got the safe down here. This is the same as the last unit with your little wine storage or whatever it is. You like to think it's a wine storage. The holders on the side, like I'll call them nightstands, are a little bit different. You can see they're just these little wooden things that stick out, so you could put your phone or whatnot there. Yeah, it's a good touch, and there's some 3 storage cabinets over the bed. All right, same bathroom that we love, same solid Corian. I don't know what material it is. It feels like marble to me, or maybe even travertine. The toilet's in a great position. I think this one has an even bigger medicine cabinet than the last one. This is a double door medicine cabinet. I like how this, another medicine cabinet there. Does this one open? It does. How many medicine cabinets do we need? Lots of storage here. Like the sink's got so much counter space. You've also got storage underneath. This bathroom is all about storage. It's all using that high quality tongue and groove drawers and cabinetry. The pocket door here. Look at how nice that is. It's a beautiful residential pocket door. Yeah, one thing also, it has something a little different than you haven't seen before. You can use different levels of water when you're flushing the toilet to save water. It's a really good feature if you're out in the, I don't know, would you be boondocking in this? I guess you could, to help you save water. Overall, we like this unit. I mean, we like all of these. Rose is in heaven walking through these. If only they were in our budget. You know, it's got that same chassis and the same monstrous Freightliner. Man, I can't even imagine driving this thing down the road. It's pulling a lot of weight, but I imagine with that substantial chassis, you probably don't feel it as much as you would on some of these other smaller Cs that we see that maybe have an underpowered chassis. I think this Freightliner would handle this thing very well. It's got a huge amount of cargo and payload capacity that you don't see on a Class C or even probably a Class A. This has, the interior is a little bit different than the one we saw first. I don't know, Rose, what do you think? Do you like this one better or the first one? She's still liking the first one, but we still had a few more to see. So let's see if we can change her mind, or maybe she'll be updating her favorite. All right, let's go. We're looking at another mega Super C. This is the 2024 Renegade XL 43DB. And just from looking on the outside, we're back to really aggressive and beautiful graphics. We're still on that same Freightliner chassis, which you know we love. A lot of these cargo compartments up under the slide are a little harder to access, but you can still get into them. This has dual inverters, as you can see, but I don't see the lithium battery packs, at least not in that location. Let's take a look over here. More storage. And then here is a Truma. Now that is really interesting. Come around here, hon, because you can see that the slide kind of has a lip on it, so you can get to this when it's outside. But that outdoor cooler is on a slide-out drawer. You can actually get to that cooler from around here on the side, and it's not going down as far because you've got access to it there. We haven't seen that before. We have seen this before, though. The TV and the soundbar is on the slide, so it is pushing the TV out a little bit, and you might be out from under your awning if you're trying to sit here and watch. So that may be a concern. I don't think it's a big deal. You got a small slide right here. There's a water heating system. That's the 600D AquaHot. I imagine that's larger than the 450D AquaHot we had in the other two units. And if you look overhead, we've got the same dual awning setup, except the LEDs aren't on there. They're still beautiful. Let's check the other side. Identical setup back here with the shore power umbilical on the reel. The same 12.5K Onan generator. Water hook. This is identical to the last two units. You see the sewer hose in there in the carrying case. This one does not have a macerator pump, obviously. Oh wait, that's a macerator hose. This does have a macerator pump, but it also is carrying the other hose. So yeah, it does have a macerator pump. That's a huge plus for us. Now you can see the slide on this side doesn't come out as far, so it's really easy to access these compartments. I like that, especially when you're doing setup and tear down. Okay, here's the lithium batteries. They put them over here on this side with the starting batteries. So they've got all the batteries here on the driver's side. I'm sure they did that for weight distribution, but it's nice to have those lithium batteries. All right, let's get inside. Same door, got 2 steps here to the entrance, and then 3 on the inside. Oh, look at this, will you please? Look at this. Unbelievable. Just when you thought it couldn't get any nicer on the inside, we get this. Rose is making faces behind the camera. She's in complete amazement. This is beautiful. All right, let's start up at the front though. There is a lot. You'll notice there's no bed above the driver's compartment. Now that would work totally for Rose and I because we don't have any, we're not carrying a lot of people. We still have the dinette that converts into the bed if we needed additional sleeping. But look how big that makes this driving compartment look. And this has the same Freightliner chassis. It's got light colored leather seating, which we actually like the light colored because it's not as hot in the sun. They've replaced the bed with a cabinet for a light switch. Okay. All right, I guess you could store stuff in there. These cabinets, these are magnetically locked. I don't know, they feel a little bit less sturdy than some of those friction lock cabinets that we had before. But it's nice to have that extra storage overhead. Look at this refrigerator right behind the driver's seat. Beautiful Samsung fridge. Metal cooling. Holy cow, this thing is...
It's got a center drawer?
has a center drawer. Is that a crisper drawer?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look at this freezer. Wow. Really, and the control screen for your Samsung. Yes, because I need a smartphone whenever I go to get something out of the fridge to tell me, stop eating, you don't need it, put it back. Okay, now we're talking. The other two dinettes in the previous two units were very comfortable. This is beyond. These are really cushiony seats. They kind of wrap around. They're not the, I kind of like the other ones were circle wrap around. This one kind of has just the cushion back here, but it's still very nice, very comfortable. Same setup with the dinette, very sturdy table, and you've got all the power there. Really nice. All these cabinets are the same as the other units. You've got these are a little bit different, these recliners. Let's see how comfortable they are. They're a little firm. They're not as, I don't think they're as soft as the other ones, but firm's not always bad because sometimes they'll last a bit longer. It's really nice though, but I think I like the really soft, comfy recliners. So yeah, let's trade spots because you got to see this kitchen. The last two units had very similar kitchens. This one is completely different. I mean, not completely. You've still got the cover over your dual induction cooktops on the counter, but this is a wood cover, kind of a cutting board cover, which is nice if you want to use it as a cutting board. Look at the style of this countertop. It's gorgeous. And this backsplash, this tile backsplash, beautiful. It's got that same Samsung microwave right there in the corner, as well as the same storage you got underneath. Now this one doesn't go all the way down, but it's still got your double-decker storage for your silverware. These are some substantial drawers, and your sponge drawer. And look at this insert in the sink. I haven't seen this before. Obviously we've seen this and we love this idea. But look at this, a little draining pan. And look in the bottom. This is all stuff that you need for your sink. This is great. They did a really good job of putting this together. This was well thought out. And look at the size of the faucet, really nice. We like the valances around the windows. There's a little bit more storage up over top. And of course you have the large storage underneath. That goes all the way down. Let's talk about this, because we haven't seen this in one of the Renegades yet. A fireplace, right, in the entertainment area under the TV. And look at the size of this TV. And it's on a swivel. So you can see this pretty much from any of these seating positions in the coach. You can even see it from the driver's seat. Don't watch TV while you're driving. All right, that's a disclaimer. We did not tell you to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of entertainment value here. I thought that was going to open, but it doesn't. Not that I can tell, but there is a panel here that you can access behind the TV if you need to. Really nice. This is very homey, the front section. Let's move to the back. Up over the door, got another couple of storage shelves up here. And then we've got this same modular shelving. You can see the quality of these shelves. This is really high quality build. Not sure I like the magnetic better than actually they're pretty sturdy. I'm on the fence of which one I like better. Same thing with your fuse boxes down there. And again, they love this washer dryer setup. Really nice to have. And again, outside the bedroom, which is a plus. And another drawer for all like your laundry detergent and stuff. Let's look at the half bath. It's a little bit different. A little bit different. It's got the sink over here in the side. Different countertop. Nice. I love the faucet. That's pretty cool. And then a large medicine cabinet. There's some storage back here. That's nice. And also storage underneath. There's a sponge drawer and some more storage underneath the sink. If I can get it open. All right, we'll just go. You get the idea. Oh. You got the pocket door, but this one's a little bit different. This one is a two-piece pocket door.
Hey, let me in.
No, you cannot come in. You shall not pass. All right, enough obscure movie references. Let's move on. This bedroom has the little nightstand setup that we saw in the first RV. And then another similarity with the first RV is we've got that same cabinet that goes the length behind the TV. And now this one's got a bonus. What's that on the back wall, hon?
Cedar.
A cedar closet.
Smells good too.
Oh yeah. They're not going to be able to smell that, but they'll smell it through your nose. Ooh, that's gross.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. That's what we got to come up with. All right, this one, I don't see the safe, but I'm sure you could add the safe. That's probably an easily done addition. But the same 6-drawer setup down there. And now back to the bathroom. This has the single pocket door. Now those other, you know what, I think we only looked at the pocket door going into the bathroom and the other units. Those units may also have a double pocket door to the bedroom. Don't quote me on that, but I think they probably are all similar. All right, just when I thought the shower couldn't get any better, look at this one. Oh, look at this tile. All right, it's a tile. Look at the drain, how they did that. Look at this on the wall, up to the top. With this nice tile backsplash. This is gorgeous. So it seems to me like this is probably a very, like on their higher quality for their interiors for Renegade. Because even this mirror with the lights around the perimeter of the mirror, it's all flush in with the mirror. Sink with all this counter space in the kitchen. Now it doesn't have the mega medicine cabinet, but you don't need it. Look at all this storage space. And there's a drawer here. There's some more shelves down there for towels and whatnot, toilet paper, and a large storage area underneath. I'm really digging this bathroom. I think that I like this one even better than the other two. What do you think, Rose? Rose is nodding. We got a nod out of Rose. All right, a few more things to talk about. One thing we really like about this unit is all of the light features in here. This recessed lighting, these light strips. It's absolutely beautifully done, but very, not tacky, very subtle in places, but also then you've got something like this on the ceiling. Look, just a textured, it's like a work of art. This coach is beautiful. In fact, that's how I'm going to describe it. This coach is not a beautiful coach. This coach is a work of art inside. If you're hunting for a Super C from Renegade, you definitely want to see this one because you'll be blown away just like we were. We were hoping to fit all of those Renegades into one video. Unfortunately, we got a little carried away with the descriptions and the walkarounds, and there is so much to see. Like we said earlier in the video, we're used to looking at these smaller RVs, and there's just so much in the Super Cs. So we had to split this video into 2 parts. We've already looked at the 3 biggest and baddest Renegades. In our next episode, part 2, we're gonna look at 5 more Super Cs from Renegade. They're a little bit smaller, and they're a little bit more affordable. If you enjoyed part 1, make sure you give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to ring that bell for notifications so you'll be told every time we upload a new video. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. All right, stay tuned for part 2.